Hi everyone, welcome to the Elendi Files, where we navigate the complexities of the global regulatory landscape of medical products. Our goal is to help make global medical product regulations accessible to everyone, whether you're a manufacturer, intermediary, regulatory specialist, or CEO of a MedTech startup. You're in the right place. Be sure to connect with us on LinkedIn and our website, ElendiLabs.com. This is Teddy, the General Manager of ElendiLabs. At ElendiLabs, we're not all about connecting clients, be it medical product manufacturers, medtech startups, biotech startups, with the right regulatory expertise to get products to people faster. And today, I'm thrilled to be joined by Rayan from Talouf, a firm that helps to navigate the complexities of the Saudi Arabian market. We're going to be spending some time learning more about the regulation landscape in Saudi Arabia and the SFDA, the Saudi Arabia Food and Drug Authority. And Rayan, thanks for being here to kick things off. Why don't you give us a brief introduction of what Talouf specializes in?
Yeah, sure. This is Dr. Rayan Harb from Talouf. I'm the Regulatory Affairs Business Division Manager. So we have multiple sections in Talouf. We have different services we provide. For me, I'm responsible for the regulatory services we provide for the manufacturers and for the local importers and distributors. We have another division for distribution. It's not under my management. We are like separate divisions because we respect the confidentiality of the registration documents. So we don't share with the division of the distributors. So we mainly represent the foreign manufacturers in front of the Saudi Food and Drug Authority to facilitate and maintain the registration. So whenever they want to send a shipment, their licenses will be ready and valid for all the time.
Okay, you mentioned that Talouf not only provides consulting services, traditional consulting services, but it also provides distribute services and even I think marketing services,
and
right?
another
Sales and marketing.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
And how many countries does it support?
We actually support worldwide. We can support the registration activities and from all countries. If you mean where do we support or where do we represent, we only represent here and in UAE. We have a partner in UAE and we have also a partner in Europe for the registrations.
So UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Europe. So for these countries, you could provide representation service. Sorry, couldn't hear.
We have our partner do the registration. Yes, we do the registration with our partners.
With the partners, but for EU, you partner with some companies, some consultancies, but for Saudi Arabia and UAE, you could directly be the local representatives, right?
Yes, for the representation and registration, we do it in Europe, we do it in Saudi Arabia, we do it in UAE. But for distribution, we do it only in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, so only
yes.
Saudi Arabia with distribution. Okay, good. And that's a great foundation. Let's now dive a bit deeper. Okay, let's start with the usual questions. What is the cost and timeline like for registering a Class 1 medical device in Saudi Arabia?
Okay. You have now the Saudi Food and Drug Authority fees and the consultation fees. You have two types of fees. The fees for the registration and for the SFDA, the first step is to apply for authorized representative license. So this is to be annually.
Okay, annually.
This is to be annually paid, and it is about 700. Shall I say it in Saudi Riyal? Is it fine?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, in Saudi Riyal, it's 2,600 riyals for the representation yearly. This is to maintain the authorized representative license valid on a yearly basis. You have the choice actually to pay it in advance for up to 10 years.
Up to 10 years. So you can renew for another 5 years. So that makes it a total of 10 years, right?
Yes. This is for the SFDA fees. For our fees, it's $2,000. It's about 7,500 riyals per year. And this is including all recalls or reporting services, everything. This is including even the communication with the SFDA on your behalf.
On your behalf, okay. So the fees are actually fees imposed by Talouf, right? You're not talking about the government bodies of official fees. So this is like
the government fees. The government fees is $740 per year. Our fees, the consultation fees, is $2,000 per year.
$2,000 per year. Okay. So you just mentioned that there are two parts of for the registration. The first part is document preparation, and then dossier submission.
There are two. The two type of fees I'm talking about is one for SFDA and one for our fees, consultation fees.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
The government fees. The government fees for the first step, which is authorized representative licensing, is $740, and for us it is $2,000 per year. Okay.
Good. Oh, okay, but
yes. Not per product. This is not per product. This is per manufacturer. This authorized representative is for each manufacturer, not for the product.
Yeah.
This covering all products per year.
So this will be for the manufacturers instead of product. So how much and how long for a class 1 product?
Let me explain it to you in process. The first step is authorized representative, and this is to be authorizing the overseas manufacturer in front of the SFDA. This is per manufacturer, per legal manufacturer, regardless to the number of products they have.
Okay, legal okay.
Okay.
I'm given to understand this is for the manufacturing site registration, right? Hello, you're on mute, I think. Are you in trouble?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the first step, and this is regardless to the number of products. For example, I have 10 products, the same regulation, the same fees for AR will be paid, despite the number of products.
Yeah.
Now we come to the product registration.
Okay, the product registration. Okay.
Yeah. The product registration will be registered in an application fees. For example, you have 100 products. We can minimize the number of applications required by grouping them.
Okay, grouping.
For example,
grouping. Okay.
Based on a special grouping criteria followed by the Saudi Food and Drug Authority. The products must be meeting in such areas so we can group them in one application.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Yeah. And this is to be paid per application, not per product. The application may contain 50 products, may contain 10 products, may contain 11 products. It's as per the grouping criteria.
Yeah, depends on the grouping criteria.
Yes, and the application fees to be paid per the risk class. For example, class 1, the SFDA. The SFDA classification is A, B, C, D.
Okay.
Okay, so class A is 15,000 riyals.
15,000.
Class B, class B it's 19. Class C 21,000. Class D it's 23,000 riyals per application, and the validity will be 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Yes.
So the manufacturer will be valid for 5 years, and the product license will be valid for 3 years.
Yeah, the manufacturer license, which is the AR, will be valid for 1 year to be renewed yearly. Or you can, from the beginning, you can pay for more than 1 year, up to 10 years.
Up to 10 years. So again, for manufacturer, the year of validity is 1 year. So you have to renew the.
Yeah, the validity of the
okay.
AR, the 740 dollars.
Okay.
This is per year. If you want it for 2 years, so you will multiply 740 by 2. If you want it for 3 years, you will multiply it by 3.
3. Okay.
And so on.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But for the product registration, the validity of the marketing, the medical device marketing authorization license is 3 years.
3 years. So it can,
yes.
how many times can it be renewed? Like.
It's countless. You can renew it every 3 years.
Every 3 years. Okay, good.
Yes.
So, but how long will the process take for registering a Class 1?
For the AR, the authorized representative, it will take 2 weeks maximum.
2 weeks. Wow, that's fast.
Yeah. For the MEDMA registration, medical device marketing authorization, which is the product registration, it takes 2 to 3 months from the date of submitting the documents.
Okay, so it's like 3 to 4 months at most for medical
yes.
for a Class A medical device. Okay.
Yes, Class A and B, C, D, regardless to the risk class. So the SFDA timeline is 2 to 3 months.
Wow, that's very efficient.
Yes.
For the FDA.
Yes.
So even for classes of a higher risk, they all take the same.
Regardless to the risk class. Regardless to the risk class.
Wow,
the process is taking 2 to 3 months from submitting the documents.
Okay.
Despite the risk class.
Wow, that's nice. And is it? I think is it possible that there is some sort of similarity between the SFDA and the UAE Health Authority? Because I think last week I interviewed one consultancy based in the UAE. Are you familiar with the UAE?
Yes.
So for the UAE, because there are like 2 steps for registering a.
Yeah. First is classification.
Yeah.
Then it's either importing or registration.
Yeah, but I think of Saudi Arabia is kind of different because it is divided into also 2 steps, but with the first step being applying for the AR authorized representative, and then second part being applying for the product. So it's kind of different, even though the 2 countries, the 2 regions are quite close to each other. I think that
it's totally different. SFDA registration is much actually complicated. It's more complicated than the UAE registration.
Oh, okay. But I would also like to know that is the SFDA doing like primary review? Like does it still require reference countries like GHTF for registration?
Yeah, they request the complete technical file and they review it, and if there is any deficiencies in the technical file, they will return the application to the applicant. They will not give the license until all documents are completed and reviewed.
So, I mean, does a product have to be registered in some other countries before they can?
No.
No. So I can actually apply a registered medical device in Saudi Arabia before I register the product in any other countries?
Yeah, you can register in Saudi Arabia before registering in any countries. In case you have the technical file, you still can proceed with the registration.
Okay, wow, that's good. And will I be granted any advantages if I have the product registered in some other countries before I hand in the application in Saudi Arabia?
And the document preparation. It would be easier for you to prepare the documents, but it will not give any. It will give privilege in only document preparation, but not in the timeline of the registration.
Okay. So only for document preparation, good for document preparation.
Yes.
But the SFDA, they don't really grant any expedited pathway for the registered medical devices, right? No any expedited. Okay, good. So as you know, Saudi Arabia is now accepting the applications of medical devices without having them to be registered in some other countries before. So are you seeing more and more manufacturers choosing the Saudi Arabia as their first launch global market?
I didn't get you. I'm sorry.
Are you seeing a trend of foreign manufacturers, determining that Saudi Arabia is the first launch country in recent years?
Your voice was breaking. I'm so sorry. I'm not able to get the full question at the same time.
Oh, no worries. I think just maybe I'll just break it into simpler terms. Are you seeing more and more countries coming to Saudi Arabia for?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, there are a lot of manufacturers coming to Saudi Arabia to register, even before registering or getting the CE certificate or something, because here the market is very promising.
How is there a change in? Why is there a change in Saudi Arabia for the trend of people coming to Saudi Arabia, even before getting?
The market had changed. The economy had changed here in Saudi Arabia. Everything is being improved, and even compared to Europe, actually. The exhibitions, the market, the hospitals, they are increasing in numbers. So that's why actually the manufacturers will come to here. Even the local manufacturing is very improving. The manufacturers in Europe are now opening their local manufacturer here in Saudi Arabia to take only the Saudi made mark, so they can sell even faster and more in the market.
Okay, all good. So there is a growing demand from the local hospitals and maybe clinics and the entire sector, so that people are coming to Saudi Arabia because it is a huge growing market. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm trying to confirm that is there any major change regarding the renewal or license validity? Because I hear that the old GHTF route actually is fixed with a 3-year renewal, and I hear that there is this new 5-year medical device marketing authorization format. Is there such a thing for 5 years?
The marketing authorization validity is 3 years. So before it was depending on the registration of the CE or FDA license. So if the CE certificate is valid for 5 years, the SFDA will issue the license for 5 years. This was the old situation, not anymore. Now all validity of MEDMA is 3 years.
So the old one is 5 years.
Yes.
But now the new one is 3 years, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't 5 years clearly. It was as per the CE validity.
Sorry?
It was as per the CE validity.
Per CE validity?
Yes, this is before, not now.
Before. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So it's 3 years now. So it's confirmed 3 years now. Okay. And I think there is this growing trend of AI in the use of in the development of medical devices. So I'm wondering if there is any new regulation regarding.
No, actually, until now, the SFDA did not issue a new regulation for AI-based products or AI-based medical devices, but they are considering it case by case.
So case by case. But is it difficult to register a SAMD, like a software as a medical device in Saudi Arabia? Is it possible to do so now?
Yes.
So is it?
This is the possibility of registering AI or all new technologies to the SFDA is to classify them first. We classify them with the SFDA, and then we follow the decision made by the SFDA.
Would it help if I register the product in some other countries first, like I don't know, maybe EU or?
It might give this a vision to the SFDA to classify the product. They take into consideration the classification and registration in the country of origin or in other countries. They taking it into consideration, but they don't depend on it 100%.
Okay, no, 100%. I think they're also picking up on things on AI, so they're refining the laws, the regulations to come.
They might do in the future, but not now. They don't have any regulation specified for the AI right now.
Okay. And I'm wondering about the languages used in the technical documents submission. Must they be in Arabic, or does the SFDA also accept English?
For home used products, they must be having Arabic labeling or for instruction for use, only for home use, but not for the general or professional use products. It's acceptable in English.
So for professional use products, the entire documents, including labeling and instructions for use,
everything in English.
Everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay. But for home use, the product label must be in Arabic.
Must be Arabic. Okay. That's very convenient for manufacturers to enter the Saudi Arabian market, because all of them are prepared in English, and
Yes, it's only in English.
Okay. And I've also heard of the GH80 portal, right? The online electronic portal for managing your product registration.
You mean GAD? This is the SFDA portal.
Yeah.
This is the SFDA. Yeah, it's GAD.
Harb. Okay. How?
GAD.
Okay.
GAD.
Yeah,
okay. GAD.
Now, has it replaced the old MDNR Medical Device National Registry entirely?
It's replaceable of all SFDA systems. Now all systems of the SFDA are in GAD.
Oh, okay. So it's
gone.
Yes,
it is the only SFDA portal for registration now.
It has been all digitalized, has got all electronic, right?
Yes, everything. With the SFDA now, it's followed by GAD.
Okay.
Yes.
But so every submission has to be done online via card.
Yes, it's online. It's to be done online on GAD system.
Okay. And I also hear that the SFDA has issued a new guidance for combination products. So how do we differentiate between a medical device or a pharmaceutical product? So for combination products, the product seems to have both.
Yeah, you will register. For example, if you have a drug product combined with the medical device, you will register the medical device alone. Then you will register the pharmaceutical product alone. Then you will notify the SFDA with both of them as a kit. But each one will be registered on its system.
But so it's possible that you have to
Yeah,
register.
it's possible.
But is it common to have both to have this kind of
We
system?
don't have too much. We don't have too much combined products in Saudi Arabia, to be honest. It's either pharmaceutical or a medical device.
Okay. And I've also heard that the customs platform Sabre is now
Saber is not a customs, by the way. I would have told you this in the email, but I prefer to explain it to you more.
Sure.
Saber is for all the products except the medical device and SFDA regulated products.
Oh, okay. So there's no
Okay,
connection.
so Saber is not a logistic or customs system. It is actually the system for other than the medical devices. For example, if you have pen, if you have a car, if you have a tire,
Okay.
to import to Saudi Arabia for all products except the SFDA regulated ones. So it's not related to each other at all. This is separate. This is under SASO.
So how do you how does the SFDA know that you know about your importation?
SFDA has a combined system to the GAD called FASH.
Okay, another system. Okay.
Yeah, FASH is the logistic and the customs system with the SFDA.
Okay, another system. And I'm also wondering if in Saudi Arabia only accepts importers, the local authorized representative to import medical devices into Saudi Arabia.
No.
So
the authorized representative is different than the importer. So that it can be the same, but it's better to be separated. For example, if the manufacturer appoint Talouf as the AR, all the distributors can import directly.
Okay.
If they have the medical device establishment license, they can import.
Okay. Good. Oh. And is the SFDA demanding more local clinical data rather than accepting international multi-center trial data? Because many foreign manufacturers might be worried about having to obtain more local clinical data because they have to conduct more clinical trials in Saudi Arabia. Is there such a new requirement?
It is required for some of the products, not all products. Some products that the SFDA is requesting a PMCF plan, post-market surveillance plan.
Okay.
And to do and conduct the trial. It's depending on the product. It's not for all products.
So which kind of product usually require more local?
The SFDA is selecting randomly, by the way.
Randomly?
But it's based more on the risk class. If it's risk class D or C, then SFDA is requesting a plan for conducting the trial locally.
So there is no clear guidance so far?
No.
So is it a huge concern for manufacturers? Is it common for them to?
Yes, actually, it's a challenging. It takes time to be prepared and to be conducted, to be honest. But SFDA is accepting, for example, the plan for now, and then they can follow up after 6 months or 8 months if it's conducted or not yet.
Okay, so it takes 6 or 8 months. So the entire registration timeline is like 2 to 3 months.
It will be accepted after 3 months, no problem. But the plan will be the SFDA will be following up on the plan after 6 months.
So after when the SFDA does the follow-up, is it common for them to raise concerns or raise questions?
Yes, actually, it's common to the SFDA. They are doing this randomly.
Randomly?
And basically, they are taking this on the renewal stage. Sometimes the SFDA accepts the plan, and then they request the full conduction on the renewal.
Okay. So how has Talouf met cases like these, and how does Talouf cope with this kind of request from the SFDA?
We are taking it case by case, to be honest.
Okay, case by case.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
is it? I mean, do you have like a successful case? Any case sharing? Like
Yes,
the
yes.
brief?
The SFDA accepted many of the applications with the PMCF.
Sorry, PSTF?
PMCF, Post-Market Surveillance
PMCF,
Plan.
So Talouf does have like a set of readily available PMCF for handling the request from the health from the SFDA, right?
No, the manufacturer had to prepare
The
PMCF, but we review it and approve it. Then we submit it to the SFDA so they can approve it.
Okay, is it very demanding? The PMCF?
Yeah, it takes time with the manufacturer to be prepared. But once it's prepared, we review it within 5 days, and then we give our feedback.
Okay, but does Talouf provide like a template or like a internal clear?
We don't provide templates. We can advise. We can advise the manufacturers. We can review we can advise them on the content of the PMCF. We can advise them on what is required exactly, and then we review it after they prepare it.
Okay. But how long does it take for a PMCF to be prepared?
It depends on the manufacturer. I can't actually I can't take it in between times. I can't tell you a specific time. It depends on the manufacturer. For example, some manufacturers, they have already prepared this before even beginning of the registration.
Okay, it really depends on the manufacturers. But okay, it could be like it could be a word of advice. It could be word of advice for manufacturers before they enter Saudi Arabia market, because this might be a concern for them for if they were to register a Class C or Class D medical device in Saudi Arabia, because as you just said, these SFDA might usually requires PMCF from manufacturers.
Yes, it usually requires PMCF.
Okay. And I also hear that some IVD manufacturers, they might sell their products as research use only to bypass the MDMA registration. Is it true? Is it common?
I didn't hear you.
I also hear that some IVD manufacturers, they're selling the products as research use only products in order to bypass.
Yeah, some of the products for the research use only, it doesn't require registration. The research only use doesn't require registration. They require only importation permission.
Yeah, and is the SFDA aware of this abuse of?
This is not abuse. This is not abuse. There is IVD products. These products to be registered with the SFDA. There are some products only for research use. This is to be imported with a permission. Even the permission is getting approved by the SFDA, by the way.
Okay, but there is, so people are usually selling the products, are selling these.
No. They cannot import IVD as it's only for research. The SFDA is getting documentation on this.
So there's no way to work around. So there is no
Yeah.
loophole
There
for
is
that.
no way to abuse the SFDA regulation.
Okay, good, okay. And so there's this one extra question. For some labels, they might be quite large to fit on some delicate small devices. How is the SFDA dealing with this kind of labeling requirements? Would it be possible to include like a barcode on the small and delicate devices, so that when people scan the barcode and then
Yeah, the label can be on the artwork. The label can be on the outer packaging.
so
So the outer packaging, for sure, the outer packaging will be large enough to contain the label.
so it's possible for
Yeah, it's possible on the outer packaging. Yes.
okay, so in the outer packaging where there is enough space for the labels, and then
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
for the inner delicate parts, we can only assign.
Yeah, for example, like the syringe, for example, the syringe is very small to hold the label, so it will be on the outer packaging.
Oh, well, it's okay. Yeah, it's good to know that the SFDA is actually allowing this kind of practice. It's quite common in other areas like Korea or EU. It's also possible to have labels installed in this way. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Rayan. These are incredibly practical insights. And thank you so much for sharing your perspective with us today. And for everyone listening or reading the transcript, we'll be featuring Talouf as a vetted specialist firm on our platform. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you on the platform. If you haven't checked our website, please head to ElendiLabs.com. Be sure to connect with us on LinkedIn.